Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lux. Here I have a 2019 Tesla Model S. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has one previous owner. What I'm going to do in this video for you is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go panel by panel, checking out the vehicle, and we're gonna start right here with the front bumper. Let's take a look. Front bumper seems to be in perfect condition. What about the hood? And again, we just wanna know if this car has any sort of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. I'm not seeing anything like that here in the hood. It seems to be in excellent condition. Now let's move on right here to this fender on the driver's side of the vehicle. And again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage. Looks perfect. What about the wheel? And the wheel is in perfect condition as well, with no sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now let's move on to the doors right here, starting with this one. Looks perfect. What about the second one? And this one is in perfect condition as well. Now we can move on right here to this fender. And I'm not seeing any kind of damage. Now to the wheel. And just like the first one, this one has no sign of curve rash. It's in perfect condition. Let's move on. We're now in the back of the vehicle. We're taking a look at the rear bumper. Rear bumper looks perfect. What about the trunk? And again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. The back of this vehicle seems to be in excellent condition. That means we can go ahead and move on right here to the passenger side, starting with this fender. Again, we're taking a look at each panel, seeing if there's any sort of damage at all. This fender's in perfect condition. What about the wheel? And the wheel is in perfect condition as well. Now let's move on to these doors, starting with this one. Looks perfect. What about the second one? This one looks perfect as well. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the last fender. We want to know if there's any sort of damage, but I can safely say that the exterior of this vehicle is in excellent condition overall. Now what about the last wheel? And all of the wheels of this car have no sign of curve rash. They're all in perfect condition. Now we can move on to the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat. We're going to check the leather. We want to know if there's any sort of damage, any sort of wear and tear. And the only thing I notice here is just some minor wear and tear right here on the side. But overall, the seat's in excellent condition. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the door panel, where again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage at all. Any scratches to the material, to the leather, or to anything else. Everything's looking perfect. This door panel is in excellent condition as well. Now we can go ahead and take a look at the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side. And once again, we're gonna go ahead and start with the seat, checking the leather, seeing if there's any sort of damage, any sort of wear and tear. And the only thing I noticed, just like the other side, is some minor wear and tear right here on the side, as you can see on the screen. But overall, it's in excellent condition. Now, once again, let's go ahead and take a look at the door panel. And just like we did with the other side, we want to know if there's any sort of wear and tear. But again, I'm not seeing anything at all. This door panel is in excellent condition. Now we can go ahead and take a look at the back seats, starting with this one in the passenger side. Looks perfect. What about the middle one? This one looks perfect as well. And now what about the last one here? Again, I'm not seeing any sort of wear and tear or any sort of damage. The back seats are in perfect condition. With the car now on, I want to show you a couple things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see right here in the mid console, this car has 18,487 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with the enhanced autopilot package, as you can see on the screen. This car also comes with a GPS system, as you can see right there on the screen as well. And important as well, a backup camera. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage all around, any scratches to the leather, any sort of damage at all. Everything's looking perfect. I'm not seeing any sort of damage. What about the buttons? This side looks perfect, no sign of scratches. And this side looks perfect as well. Now let's move on to the mid console. We want to know if there's any sort of damage to the screen, like scratches or anything like that. Looking good. What about the mid console here? We want to know if there's any scratches to the wood, to the leather, or to any other kind of material. However, I'm not seeing anything at all. The mid console and the steering wheel are in excellent condition. We can now take a look at the trunk of the car. We just want to know if there's any sort of damage all around, to the sides, to the back of the seats, or anywhere else. But as you can see, there's no kind of damage and there's no sign of wear and tear. The trunk of this vehicle is in excellent condition and very well kept. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H. Greg Lux.